Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like I talk like I act like.
Time to gym.
I tell all my hoes, break it up, break it down, back it up, fuck 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 it up.
Going out the pink Lamborghini, just a race with China. What the race to China? Just a race in China. Little bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China. Real thick vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell my niggas up, cut the check, bust it out, turn your goofy dog.
What's up, YouTube? We're gonna do a little vlog style workout. I'm not gonna show you. You guys have seen my leg days like 10 million times at this point. Same shit, different day. But I don't know, I wanted to show you guys, just bring you along with me. Little vlog workout, train glutes with your girl. It's a Saturday. And I don't know, we need a glute pump because we need massive glutes because that's the only way we're getting back on stage. So I don't know, we'll see what the fuck I say and do, but leg day. I'm in my house music era. When we were in Seattle for Kerrigan's show, Brandon bought us all tickets to see John Summit and then didn't realize that the concert was during the time that she was competing, so we didn't go. But I don't know. I think that's what happens when you're 25, or at least that's what Brandon told me.
It's that quarter life crisis.
I can't tell you the last time I was here on a Saturday. I feel like I'm always here like during the week. But
Yeah, it was just a lot more packed today.
I don't know. I thought.
And
it
I
was
saw
gonna be
these swole ass dudes. I was intimidated.
Closing day, Saturday.
Is
I
it?
guess. Yeah, it's also. Is it now 7 weeks out? Gladiator. It's like the first like fall show in Chicago.
Yeah, when I walked in, I was telling Kenzie about all these guys being in the underwear, and that guy that was sitting next to me in the treadmill was looking at me like, the fuck? Because I was like, yeah, all these big ass guys in their undies.
The way you said undies was wild.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. 25 years old saying fucking undies, bro. It's
Undies
crazy.
is crazy. This is supposed to be like the bodybuilding gym. You're supposed to understand that shit here.
Yeah.
This machine gonna eat me every time.
This is the Kenzie machine.
The Kenzie machine, I always, does not matter what day it is, it'll be like a push day. I started on this bitch, I don't know. The way you're just like angled, it goes. The other day their adductor and abductor machine was broken.
I just realized, I thought you didn't want to film a leg day.
I know I said that, but it's just like,
Don't be mistaken, guys. Today's back day.
Actually, no, that's what yesterday I didn't know. Actually, this is a back workout. It's a posterior workout, except we only do hamstrings and glutes. Speaking of, my hamstrings are so sore as shit. My calves, I went a little crazy the other day. I pulled a Peyton, and I'm like doing all these extra calf shit that's not in my program. I couldn't walk. My calves are in pain. I'm like, this is what pain feels like all the fucking time. I don't know, calf life is not for me. That's another thing. People like to act like my calves are small because all my friends have massive fucking calves.
I think your just quads just overshadow it.
Well, because when I get lean, then people are like, oh, your calves. No, when I first started working out, like one of the things I wanted to do was make my calves smaller. Because I was so insecure about my calves growing up. Because they were like big.
Mission accomplished.
No, literally, mission accomplished. Did that one. But I'm like, damn, they're not that fucking small. Let me live. I don't know. I feel like gym vlog is the move. TBH, I'm sick of teaching.
Huh?
I don't like teaching on the internet. I've realized that. Even though that's my job, I feel it's because I do it with my clients all day, that I'm kind of like, once I make content, I'm like, can I just like do funny shit?
I mean, that's how it is.
You know?
You already do it all day with your clients, so why would you
I'm
want to
just
do
like,
it?
I don't want to do that. Like that's why like informational videos, I'm like, I used to do that shit all the time though.
Yeah.
That was,
I
like,
know. I tried to do that with my YouTube, but then I was like, you know what? I feel like nobody really cares. Like, who the fuck is gonna take my word for that?
It's just, like, who's gonna listen to me? That's why I'm like, that's what the John Jewetts of the world are for. Like,
Exactly.
I don't know, not me. Some more weight on here. Yes, I know I could be putting a 45 on, but this is easier.
Come on, Kenzie. No, you know what? I was gonna tell you the other day. So that guy that I thought was like fucking 30 years old, he's like, I thought Kenzie was your girlfriend. I was like, no. I was like, this filmer. He's like, no, I thought, he thought I was fucking P-Tray and his girl.
No,
and shit.
hell nah.
He was like, oh, I thought you were just filming your girl and shit for social media. I'm like, no, bro. Like,
You're like, no, she actually pays me to do it.
him and everybody fucking else online thinks that shit.
No, literally, in person.
Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to say that, but
No, she was fucking weird.
Kenzie's got a hater and a friend, I guess, here.
No, actually, I will say that is like the weirdest part. I bitch about this to Adrian constantly. But like the weirdest part about having a following, it's not like the online stuff. It's like how it translates to my real life. Like that's the weird part. Like it's very weird to have, because people hate influencers. If you're an influencer at all, like you're an awful person, right? So it's like people just automatically assume that you fucking suck just because they know you're like the influencer girl. Like they won't even know you. It's just like what people think of you in real life. I think it's just, I don't know. I never thought that was gonna happen.
Yeah, it's weird. A lot of people don't have really a problem with you filming, but with the whole filming, but I feel like some people, I think it's just because they don't know about it, so they want to like, they just want to talk about it, I guess.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I try, and I'm not somebody like, yeah, I'm outgoing, but like, I'm not one to like just start a conversation with a stranger. Like if it doesn't come up and it's not like, I don't know, like the way that like Dennis knows everyone, I'm like, how? You just like talk to people? And that's crazy to me.
Hey, Dennis, if you're watching this, it's because you be talking more than you be listening.
No, literally,
bro.
I'm talking shit about you the whole time. No, like it's just, I don't know.
No, I don't, here's the thing, people always say like, I'd be like, I don't like to talk to people at the gym, and they're like, bro, why? It's like, once you start like meeting everybody, it's like you gotta say hi to everybody, you gotta fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then you don't work out. Like,
Well, no,
that
that's what I
conversation,
like
I don't
about
even
this
know,
gym.
I didn't even know that guy.
Yeah,
He's talking to me for 2 hours.
this is true.
I got two workouts in before he talked to me for about an hour and a half.
And shocker, I have to pee like 2 minutes into the workout. I pee like on average 6 times. I'm back. Kenzie cam. We're going on the adductor machine now. I don't know. There's like a whole contraption on this.
Hold up.
All right, Adrian's taking over.
And we're back.
Adrian cam. All right, time to do some abductions. This machine was broken for a day, which honestly, shout out to Brian, because I feel like most gyms,
This one was just broken the other day, so when I was supposed to hit it on my plan, it was broken.
no, that was me too. I think that was the day that we were both here, but we didn't know each other were
Yes,
here.
that was the same day.
I like this one because, I don't know, none of my other gyms have one that goes backwards. I don't like it to go too far back. I had a fruit roll-up before I came here. It was so lit. I didn't realize that there's only 12 carb in a fruit roll-up. I was like, it's like the perfect, because sometimes a Rice Krispie treat, it's like,
In a fruit roll-up?
yeah.
Bro, you just put me on.
It's 12 carbs. I just got them at CVS because I was like, okay, I could get a Rice Krispie, but I don't know. You guys, here's, I guess, not tea. That's not tea. I haven't shared it, and I don't really think I'm going to quite yet. We're in a cleanup phase, so my carbs are like lower now. Like I'm technically in deficit territory. So it's like I'm not trying to waste like 20 carb on a Rice Krispie. I don't know when I could have that in oatmeal, but I don't know because I knew what it's 5:45. I have enough food. I knew that I'd be fine.
Damn, I'm about to start having some of those.
No, I was shocked, and I was like, why the hell haven't I been eating these? Because I don't know. I feel like so many people think that there's like one item. It's like it's the Rice Krispie, not like what's.
I've always known it was gummy bears or like gummy shit.
Okay, because it's just straight carbs. There's like nothing else in it. The fruit roll-up has one fat, but it's like nothing. Because me and Peyton were talking about this, because like if y'all follow Peyton, she does the
Pop-Tarts?
Yeah, she has the Pop-Tarts. And she's always like, people will tag me in it, and I'm like, babes, you don't need to be eating a Pop-Tart. Because like Peyton's food is like stupid fucking high. Like I don't know.
I was gonna say, I feel like I couldn't get away with eating that. So
No, you couldn't. So much food. Like her, I've never met a female that's not like, I don't know, women's fucking physique or bodybuilding that can eat what she does. Like her metabolism's just crazy. Obviously she's on her shit like more than I fucking am at where my carbs are at. But like she can weigh 70 carb on an intra workout, whereas most people can't.
So I was gonna say, what is the thought process behind the carrots? Like, is it?
So she likes carrots. I get it. So you know, like when you just want to like mindlessly snack on something, So she'll just track like a bag of carrots at the beginning of the day so that you can just like, you know, like when you just want something snacky or crunchy to eat. It makes sense.
So, so that's why she had the bag when we were over there. She tracks the whole bag?
Oh yeah, she'll track the whole thing, or however many she wants to eat like that day, but she'll just track them so you can like mindlessly snack on it, which is honestly a good idea.
So I was gonna ask, so like obviously like, for example, like the fruit roll up, like you said, it's 20 carb for one crispy.
12.
12, right? Oh, okay.
So it's just like a little something before you work out.
Let's say it was 21 carb. Let's say it was 21 carb.
Yeah.
3 fruit roll-ups would equate to one thing, but it would still be bad to eat the 3, right? Because of the sugar. Or do you not care? How do you look at sugar? How do you go based on sugar? On your meal plan?
On my meal, okay, so the way I look at it is my 5 other meals I eat throughout the day are all whole foods. Like, genuinely the worst thing I'm eating right now is liquid stevia.
Yeah, like I guess the point I'm trying to make is like, even though it fits your carb, obviously it's got a big difference
Are you
in
saying
sugar.
if it fits your macros type? Okay.
It fits your macros, but it has a lot of sugar. Where do you draw the line with the sugar?
It depends on what, like, I'm not somebody that's like, sugar's the enemy, you can't have any sugar, because it's like, in an intra-workout snack, like, it's fine, because I'm not eating that shit throughout the day. If you're somebody that, like, if it fits your macros your entire fucking day, like, there's a difference between it fitting and you, like, performing and feeling well. Like, for instance, sure, like, let's say you're cutting and you're on 160 carb, let's say. Yeah, you could have a 70 carb Pop-Tart for sure, because it fits, but, like, you're gonna be starving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just kind of like, beyond like what it does to your body, like how you feel is going to be a lot different. If that makes sense. It just depends. Like if you're eating a bunch of shit, like I'd say no. But if you're somebody that eats like all whole foods, like the fruit roll-up's not going to fucking kill you. Also, like if you're under the age of 30, you're fine. Like.
Yeah, that was just my question because I was like, damn, I always wonder how that worked.
Like, because technically, could you macro a Krispy Kreme donut in your macros? Yeah, you could. Like, should you? No. Like you should do that every day. That's why like the whole if it fits your macros thing was really popular like 5, 6, 7 years ago. Now I think people realize like the quality of your food does matter. Like just because it's like calories in, calories out, yeah, that's true, but like how you feel and how your body's gonna respond digestion wise, that shit, like that's all gonna depend.
Yeah, I've definitely realized that with fucking having you coach me.
Because even like, I don't know, you just learn a lot. Even like I used to eat Lenny and Larry's cookies all the time. Bro, that was in my like, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, but I don't know why I'm not losing weight. Because it was a protein cookie, so I was like, oh, this is a good snack. It's like almost 500 calories because the serving size is half of a cookie. So I would eat those in college all the time as like a snack. I'd be like, why aren't I losing weight? That's why like a lot of people will shit on tracking macros in general. It's just because people will eat bullshit in it. Like, if your food is high enough, like you have to at a point. Like if you're like, I have a client right now, she's almost like she's high. Like she's like high 400 carb. Like, and it's just like, when they're that small, and also it's just like, you take a bikini girl that can't put on weight, they have to be almost like 500 carb. It's like, at some point you have to give them like kind of shit. Like yes, they can have their whole meals, but like, I'll give you a Pop-Tart, I'll give you a muffin, like, because it's, I don't know, at some point you have to get the calories in.
Yeah, and I was asking because the other day, I was trying to fit my macros and I was like, damn, I ate a fucking slice of banana bread.
Yeah, like you can do that.
But it fit though.
Like,
I haven't gone above
that's
my
why
shit.
people like macros too, is because you can like work your way around things.
Yeah.
Like, even if you go to eat, you go to a pizza place, it's like a thick crust pizza. You can like track it as like a Domino's slice. Like it's easy to like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I like macros because it teaches people, bodybuilding is a different story. That's why I always like make myself a meal plan. But like, if you're just trying to lose weight or like whatever, you learn why you lose the weight. Like I don't like to put lifestyle clients on meal plans because they don't learn anything. Like not that they don't learn anything, but a lot of people can't put together like, okay, well, I ate rice and chicken, that's why I lost weight. They can't put together like, oh, it's this many carbs, this much protein. Like you just learn, you're forced to learn because you're always looking at nutrition labels and.
Oh, I've definitely learned a lot in the past month. I've been on your program for a month. Isn't that crazy? And I dropped.
It's only been a month?
I dropped 9 pounds and I'm eating like almost twice the amount.
Yeah. Adrian's my only male client. I basically was like, can I please reverse you out of this cut?
Yeah, Kenzie told me to reverse. I told her I didn't want to get fat, and here I am at 340 carb, weighing less than I've ever weighed in my life.
Women don't really do this. Men do this, especially at your age. Which you can, honestly. Like, if you want to put on size when you're a young guy, like, you can eat this shit, to be honest. Even Brandon was telling us this weekend. He's like, when I was like younger and he's like trying to put on size, like bodybuilding wise, he goes, I would have how many glasses of milk with every meal? I think he said 6 glasses of milk with every meal. And I was like, that's crazy. He's like, I had to calories in somehow. I'm like, you're not wrong. Like, women won't go from like super low to super high, whereas guys will. They'll be like, I'm cutting, bulking. Like, there's no in between.
That's what I did, and that's what Aaron's doing right now.
Yeah, not saying reversing is easy. It's very hard, honestly, but like, I haven't been the greatest example.
It's not so hard now that I'm getting higher up there, so I actually
once
feel like
you're up, it's like once you get the first 4 to 6 weeks done, you're fine. It's just normally, I've been there. Like, I am not the poster child for how to reverse. We all know that.
Yeah, I was so used to eating so low that I was like, at one point I was like, how the fuck am I gonna get this much more carbon? That's why I added the overnight oats.
You also weren't eating enough meals.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you weren't.
But how I do it now works, I don't know.
I like made you eat like a bro. You're eating like 3 times a day. I'm like, that's for fucking pussies. I was like, you need to be eating 6 meals.
Did she just call me a pussy?
I did, yeah, because you were eating like, no, you would eat twice a day and then like you were not.
Okay, but it's because I've been like that, like my body's been trained.
Me, I'm like, you're eating like a normal person. That's weird.
My body's been trained. No, my mom's always, since we were in middle school, we would eat a shake in the morning because I'm lazy, dude. Like, so I eat the shake and I'm good until lunch.
When I asked Adrian what his macros were and he didn't fully know because his mom makes him a shake every morning.
No, I knew all my macros, but my dad would make it, and I was like, shit, I'm not gonna complain.
I was
pretty right. I was actually pretty right though about it.
You were, okay. You guestimated properly.
I guesstimated properly, yeah. And now my oatmeal with like 125 grams of fucking oats.
No, that's crazy. Well, because he's like, I can have overnight oats now. I'm like, you could have had that in your
No,
cut.
it's because I'm a big ass motherfucker though. So that jar. See, here's the thing, right?
Okay, but don't they expand overnight?
They have like little jars like that, right? But look at this big ass fucking. I need a jar. So I have.
The way he just shows his hand.
Yeah,
big
right?
ass motherfucker. I'm so massive.
No, but I'm saying like I'm trying to show like relativeness. It's like, you know, there's a jar like that and there's a jar like that.
Okay, yeah, but telling me that you put 125 grams of, like, it's fine. But I'm like, you could have easily done this in a cut. Because you're just like, oh my God, I can have overnight oats now? Like, as if
well,
that's
here's
like
the thing. No, because I like overnight oats so much. I don't want a little baby jar. I'd rather just not fucking have it.
Okay,
I want to fucking max on that motherfucker.
That's me with rice. Like,
You
what's
know
the
what I
fucking
mean?
point?
Oh my God, right now, the amount of rice I'm eating right now, I'm like.
No, when I was having like 200 grams a meal, I was like, oh my God, so fire.
No, when the first time when I was cutting my fucking carbs and I think I was on 80 grams of rice. I was like, what the fuck? But I was eating like a bird and shit.
Anyone in prep watching this, like, shut the fuck up.
It's like that meme for y'all rationing around here? Cook me up.
What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all rationing around here? Come on, hook me up. 2 little fucking string beans? Give me the goddamn string beans.
Yeah, this is exactly why I could not do a prep.
When you can feel your adductors from the back. It low-key feels like my coochie's burning. Good Lord. No, I think you saw my story, but when I was here the other day, I talked to these 2 girls for, honestly, a hot ass minute. One thing, if you meet me in person, you might just want to say hi. No, we're talking for like 20 minutes. I don't shut the fuck up. And we're talking, whatever. And then it was my pendulum day. And they got on the pendulum. And I was like, I've influenced too hard.
Yeah, I saw that.
They started supersetting with goblet squats, me acting like I fucking invented that. We'll start with a plate. It feels so weird to go so light on hip thrusts, but it's been working.
Yeah, I finally started hitting my sissy squats.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie, I skipped them for probably
You've been skipping them.
4 weeks out of the 6 weeks of program.
No, you have been.
I had them twice at least.
You told me that last time. You were like, I haven't been doing my sissy squats. I'm like, why?
Because I'm a sissy.
No, literally.
I don't know, I feel like I thought they were gonna be worse. They are pretty bad, don't get me wrong. After a leg day, I fucking hate that shit.
Okay, so if you thought they were gonna be worse, why don't you do them?
Oh, I do them now. I've been doing them since I started doing them. I skipped them for the first 4 weeks.
Okay, so the last 2 you've been doing them.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, I thought you just said you haven't been doing them at all.
I'm in my growth era.
In your growth era? Bro, we've been in the growth era for fucking ever. Who's I talking to today? Oh no, I talked to, what's her name? friend has been working together. She's fucking, her shape is crazy. I was like, bro, when are you getting on stage? I like kind of made a friend.
Some
the other
guy
day.
came up to me and Danny and was like, "You guys, I was like, are you guys doing a show?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Bro." I was like, "I appreciate that." I forgot. He's like, "Yeah, bro." He's like, "It's just my legs." I'm like, "Oh, I feel that." I was like, "Why do you think I'm wearing sweatpants?"
That's why I wear
He's
joggers.
like, he was like, "Yeah, typical gym bro, right?"
Now you're coached by Kenzie. You gotta have some kind of legs.
No, my leg growth, I gotta show you because I haven't even done my fucking check-ins like that.
He's like pants off.
I got shorts under here, so we're good.
Adrian started showing up to the gym in the hoochie daddy shorts.
Oh, wait till I take these pants off. You're gonna see the hoochie daddy shorts. No, yeah. Once my fucking quads get huge, it's over with. It's over with.
I'm at the point where as long as I feel my glutes, I don't care if it's a hip thrust, a calf bridge, I'm like, somewhere. Adrian's legs about to blow the fuck up though. You been squatting?
Oh, dude, I told you I accidentally PR'd, right? 295.
Period.
I think it was 4 or 5 reps. I was like, no fucking way, bro. Cause that's how much I'll do RDLs with 295. Fucking crazy, bro. It's wild.
You already yelling 295?
And I
y'all.
neglected hammies for like my whole life. Isn't that
No,
crazy?
literally.
That's what my boy was telling me. He's like if I actually, now that I actually got my macros, like it was like when I first did my barbell, I was like, yeah, bro, I can't hit 315. He's like, bro, you literally never benched a day in your life and you hit 275. So I'm so excited to see like when my carbs get so high, like if I don't hit 405, by the fucking end of
especially because you train in the evening, like you have those meals in you already.
Yeah.
Like I noticed such a difference when in the morning, I'm like, bro, how did I ever train that early? I used to train when I worked in my corporate job. I trained at 6 a.m. every day. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah, you're crazy.
It was because I would try to do it in the evenings, but I was on Central Time and they were, this is inside out, and they were on the West Coast, so I'd still be getting emails and like have to do shit, like sometimes like 9 o'clock. So I was like, it's the only time that nobody like bothers me.
No, I saw some TikTok and I never related to it so much more. It was like, I'll never get over the fact that people go to the gym at 5, 6 in the morning. It's like, what do you look forward to for the rest of the day?
No, that far.
And I never noticed that until like now, because like this is all I do. Like I try to just
No,
train.
it changes.
It's like, well, I'm not gonna go to the bars like that.
Well, no, that's why, like, I don't know, before, like, I did, like, even just, like, fitness at all, like, personal training, whatever, like, for a living. Like, I don't know, sometimes when people are like, well, how do you go after work? Like, that's all I look forward to. Like, that's all I wanted to do. Like, it almost, like, feels harder now, because it's, like, it's just what I talk about all day, where it's, like, the dream used to be, like, oh, my God, like, I remember when I got my first personal training job, I was like, I get to be at the gym all day. Like, this is so cool. Or like when it was like my second PT assessment, somebody just wanted to know how to do a deadlift. I was like, I get to show someone how to do a deadlift for work? This is cool. And now here I'm like, eh.
Now you're like, eh.
It's kind of crazy, honestly. Sometimes it just takes a fucking minute for me to feel my glutes, so I just get annoyed.
I still have no idea how the fuck you train with those nails, bro.
It's really not hard. I don't know.
As you're
I just
trying
like,
to avoid breaking them and shit.
You just hold them like that. I never break them in the gym. That's the crazy part, ever. The other day, I smashed this one between 2 plates, though, I will say. But no, when I got these, because I went to go and check out, because the guy, well, this was also so weird. So the guy, but you can put this on here. Is it going? Mm-hmm. Okay. So the guy, no, when I went to check out, the guy, he was like, girl, you be spending a band on your nails. And I was like, yeah, it makes me happy. But like right after that happened, there was this dude sitting there. Well, he wanted to like take pictures of my nails. So they had this like Louis Vuitton like coffee table book, right? And I'm taking photos. And this dude next to me, he's like, oh, like what's your name? Talk. And I'm like, whatever. He had then asked me, I do this all of the time. I won't say no. I'll give you my number, but I just won't respond ever. Like it's so bad. I just need to start like lying or saying no. Like I do it constantly. But this is happening like as he's taking photos of me, as I'm like giving this random man my number, and it was just so uncomfortable. Thankfully he texted me once and then I didn't say anything and then he never followed up. So it's just, I can't. It happened to me with this guy that was in my apartment once, oh my God. he eventually, like, I was just like, why do I do this? Because it's just like more uncomfortable to say no than it is for me to just be like, yeah, please my number. Because even in the moment, like, I will give someone my number in the moment knowing I'm not going. Like, I know I'm not gonna go out with you. It's not happening. I'm not leaving my house. Adrian's like, bitches.
He's probably like, bro, I just got this girl's number, and over here, Kenzie's like, the fuck?
Well, he said that he had like a day off from work. I don't know, in my head it was like he was just visiting. And then I was like, oh, I'm traveling, sorry. And then he's like, oh, when do you come back? He's like, can I take you to dinner? And I'm like, sure. And then my nail tech DM me, he's like, girl, what just happened? And I'm like, I don't even know. It's the whole thing. But yeah, so if you saw my TikTok vlog of me and my nail tech, it was that day.
So guys, take notes if you're watching this. Yes, most likely still means no.
Literally. I don't know. I do it all the time though. Like, I'm just like, after I texted Kaylin and Peyton and I was like, why do I do this? And then Kaylin's like, you don't have to text him back. You don't owe him anything. I was like, period, Kaylin. Kaylin's always gonna validate me, no matter what. I'll be like, I'm about to be annoying. And she'll be like, no, you're real for that.
That's exactly why you had to change your number. You had hackers and shit.
No, maybe that was it.
That's probably what it is.
No, for real.
I asked her on a day, she said, no, all right, I'm about to fucking use her number to sign up for all this shit.
No, literally. This song doesn't feel real to like have in real life.
It sounds like a commercial and shit.
Like, I feel like I should be in a commercial or in a YouTube video, I don't know. But
like a truck, you're like loading up the fucking pickup truck right now and shit.
Literally.
Going to Home Depot.
Bro, this is so painful. Okay, you guys, I'm just gonna admit it. Okay, I have been, ever since my boobs, like my recovery, I've been using a tanning bed and like covering my boobs in my face. I'm sorry, that's how, I haven't been self-tanning this summer, okay? I have been. You can blame Peyton, it's her fault. I know it's bad for you, don't have to tell me, do not DM me how awful it is. I am fucking aware. But I went last night, and I burned like right above my coochie, like right below my fupa, like in between your, yeah, you understand what I'm talking about? This hurts so bad. I need like a cold compress on it. So you don't get an ass by bitching, I guess. However, we have 10 million other things to do. Fuck, no. We're gonna find a different way to burn my ass though. That hurts so bad. Not even my ass, y'all. Like, that didn't even feel good, like, connection-wise. Ugh. Adrian's trying to get somebody to use the White Sox tickets I have. Holy fuck, y'all. My coochie's in pain. We are gonna move over to the glute drive to see if it hurts my coochie any less. I don't know, that just like, I can't even focus on my ass because my skin is in so much pain. Adrian is now a lover of the hip thrust.
He's not what?
A lover of the hip thrust.
Yep. Hip thrust enthusiast.
No, literally. Honestly, I think Adrian likes hip thrust more than I do. Which doesn't say a whole lot because I fucking hate it.
It's because I just have no ass. Let's just say when I sit on a bench, you see 2 bone fucking marks on the fucking seat. We'll just say it like that.
Not 2 bones.
No, it's actually insane. It's literally insane. I take a seat on something and there's just 2 like bony ass fucking marks.
You can't sit for too long.
Shorty busting it down. The whole time I'm watching this, I'm just thinking about the meme, like, look, ma, no hands.
I'll put another plate on.
The only thing I don't like about this is when I'm hitting them, sometimes I feel it with the weight right here, I feel a nerve go down my fucking leg.
What?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Really?
Yeah. But I'm also very bony, like right here.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like it's pinching a nerve.
Yeah, like when I'm lean, that'll hurt. Like there's certain things that hurt more, especially like, I don't think I have you using a pit shark, do I?
No, because I have no idea what the fuck that is.
Like a belt squat.
Oh, no.
That.
I've tried that before.
Like a lot of people will DM me, they're like, how do you do that? You need to have a sweatshirt or something. Because if you don't have a decent amount of fat over your hip bones, I don't know. I don't think I told you this story.
So my barber, right? I've been going to this. So I had originally gone to my barber, his name is Mike, and I started going to this guy Pelon, right? And he. The only reason I went to Pelon was because he was available one day, and he was the one that helped trim my hair up to grow it out.
Okay.
So like once I started the process with him, I was like, all right, well, I kind of got to I wanted to stick with him because I felt like he knew what he was talking about. And like I think a week or two ago when I got my haircut, the haircut I got now, I asked him like last minute on a Friday, like, hey, are you available today? I asked him at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, thinking that maybe he'll be available at 6:15.
Yeah.
He goes 8:30. I was like, damn. I'm like, oh shit, like he's available late. That's fucking late as fuck, you know? Because usually only there till 7.
Yeah. But
So all right, bet. And so it's almost, I wait around all day to get the haircut. And last minute, he's fucking text me saying that he's gonna text me. And he's like, and then like I'm about to pull up, like I'm like almost like 5-10 minutes late. And I told him like I'm about to pull up. He goes, $50, take it or leave it. My haircut's usually $35. And I was like, LOL, like, you know, because he tries to fuck with me a lot.
Yeah.
And I was like, 45. He goes, see you next week. And again, I'm thinking he's fucking with me, right? Because what's $5 fucking, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to just bargain. Because I would have paid him, I get it, it's late as fuck. Tell me I don't pull up to the fucking, to the barbershop, lights are off and he's gone. Bro bailed on me.
Holy fuck.
And he goes, I'm like, bro, you're petty as fuck, you know, like what the fuck, like, and he's like, nah, bro, you showed up late, like, blah, 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 like, I can't get you this time, like, that's on you, bro, see you next week. Guess what I did? Called my old barber up, I fucking booked an appointment with his ass,
yeah.
I got a haircut by him, $25.
That's wild.
And he's like, he told me, he's like, you're making a big deal over $5, you can't pay me the 50? He's like, then that's on you, you gotta fucking wait, that's your problem. So I was like, all right, and I'm like, all right, my petty ass was like, oh, you think I was talking about $5? You just lost a customer.
Yeah, literally.
Like, you're supposed to be my boy. I don't know.
Me, I'm like, it's so wild that it's like it's this much this time.
Right? It's like I asked you, if you were gonna charge me more, why though? Like, if I'm asking you when can you get me next normal price? I'm not like, you think I was that desperate for a haircut that day?
Yeah.
All I said was, are you available today? You no hesitation said 8:30.
Yeah.
You should have told me, oh no, I'm not booked, but if you want to get a haircut today, I'm gonna charge you more. You could have told me that at the beginning, at 2 in the afternoon, not at fucking 8:30 at night. You're telling me, no, it's gonna be $50, take it or leave it. Like,
Yeah.
and then you said that you left me hanging only because I was late. No,
Yeah.
it's because I told you I didn't want to pay you $50.
Wait, how late were you?
10 minutes.
Oh.
Which I understand, you know?
Yeah.
But still.
He's some kind of pump.
Maybe I need to do Bulgarians, but I'm low-key a pussy when it comes to that shit. Per Kenzie's words, I'm a pussy. I'm fucking commentating back here while you lift.
It's so hard for me to feel that glue. It makes me so mad.
I thought you were done.
I did too. But I wanted to do 2 sets of these.
Are you going to Houston next month?
You are?
Are you? No? All right.
I'm going next week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. No, I'm just wondering. I'm going regardless.
Yeah, no. Because I'm gonna go. Michaela ended up competing this weekend. I just have to go to that.
I leave to Portland on Tuesday.
Oh, really? That's already soon. It's fine.
My boys are already, and we're staying at his boy's house. He like messages me. He's like, by the way, he's like, my boy's grandma's sick. He's like still alive, but she's good or some shit like that. I was like, yeah, way to just drop the bomb on me. I'm like, the fact that you have to say she's still alive, like, bro, is she gonna die when we're there? Like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I think because you say grandma.
Like, you could have just said like, you know, she's sick. He said she's sick, still alive. So we probably won't be at the house much. Damn, bro, like, what the fuck? It smell like death in there or something? She's dying or what?
smells like death in there. It's clean.
I think it's so funny. Like I met that kid in Houston, and now I'm going on a fucking trip with him.
Adrian met a bestie in Houston, and now he's going on a trip with him.
Yep. Gotta love internet friends.
Second my back takes over, we out. Okay, one more side on my other side. Kickbacks on that fucking super side. Oh, perfect. Less people, kickback time. All right. However, I've been doing fasted cardio now. It feels so good to just like get it done. And also my day's better. Like
Fasted cardio?
Bruh, like it just, cause you don't, like when you don't have a chance to think about it, like you wake up, okay, it's time to go to cardio, like, and then it's just done. Like it feels so good that after this leg day.
I feel like you have more energy right in the morning too.
Yeah, it's just like you get it done, and then out of your lift, I feel like it just feels good to know that I don't have to do fucking 30 minutes of cardio after this. I keep on hitting my hand on that. Okay, y'all, you guys just missed a whole lot. First was my tantrum doing kickbacks. My left glute, fire. Great, fantastic. Right one, annoying. And then I managed to somehow this flew up my shirt and went under a treadmill, so Adrian fetched it for me. And now we're gonna do, it's more just irritating to set up. I'll show you. Conveniently, the barbell and this are right by each other. This is where I'll be on the floor like, This is the superset I was talking about. The setup is honestly the worst part. So we can hit Kenzie's upper glutes, or at least Kerrigan has me doing this. We do these banded. These are just like straight pump at this point. It's 4 sets, 15, 12, 10, fail, and then we're out this bitch. I put plates on the ground because my quads are just so massive. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. And you're just doing a glute bridge. And then we crawl out of here. I just can't crawl under it if I don't have plates underneath the barbell.
Yeah, if you guys see the quality change, my camera died. Unprepared cameraman.
I actually had mics, so if these died, for the first time ever, I'd be prepared. Be out of breath from those two things. I make these like open. Me, once again. And then you take this easy bar I have here. I know you're thinking this is not easy to set up. Yes, it is. The goal here is upper glutes. It doesn't seem that hard. I don't know how to explain it. This just super makes me want to stab myself. Not because it hurts so much, I just feel like it's a lot of up and down. Lots of movement. I do like glute bridges for my upper glutes though. I can actually feel it there. When Kerrigan first programmed these, I was like, the fuck are we doing? I was like, why you got me on the ground? Did you see my, you need to watch it, my Mexico vlog?
I gotta watch it.
Actually funny, okay? I spent a lot.
Well, even the snippets, I don't know how the fuck. Like,
Okay, I was going off on my influencing. Tell me I wasn't.
You were.
I made normally I just do the regular thumbnail. I made one for Instagram stories, and then I made a promo little video for TikTok, and then a different one for Instagram.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting to. I don't know how the fuck you like. I'm terrible with that shit. Like promos for my shit, I'm so terrible with, bro.
They don't do well. Don't not like TikTok. Never. It'll get like 500 views. 2 comments. But Well, because the Anna.
I've realized that TikTok, it's like hit or miss. The only way TikTok really works is if it's an original sound, it's you talking, mic'd. If you do hype videos, they do shit on both.
Yeah, they don't do well. Well, even, or if you use like a trending sound, like what I like about Reels is, so like, let's say I edit it on Final Cut Pro, right? And so I edit on my computer, I have to mute it on TikTok, go and find the sound. Otherwise, if I just use an original sound, it's not gonna hit if I don't use the trending sound like on TikTok. Whereas on Instagram Reels.
Wait. On TikTok, you have to mute the original.
Yes. You don't do that?
I literally leave the sound and I mute the sound added.
Wait, so you like put the, so in Final Cut Pro.
So let's say I Final Cut Pro, I find a TikTok sound that I want to use.
Yeah.
I take it, I extract the audio, I put that audio on the thing, I make it. When I throw it into, well, I guess sometimes I'll put the TikTok one, but sometimes I'll fucking mute the added sound and just leave mine up.
The sound that's already on the video from Final Cut Pro, don't do that.
No?
Mute the sound and then use the sound on TikTok and add the sound. Because otherwise it's not gonna hit. Like whenever I do that, I'm like, fuck. But then Instagram Reels, what I like about that is if I like do like snap tick or whatever, so I don't have the watermark on it, and I like take it from TikTok with the sound on it, I put it on Reels. Reels will be like, oh, we added your reel to this original sound, right? Like it recognizes it.
Yes.
Whereas TikTok, if you don't do that, you're fucked.
Yeah.
It's annoying.
Influencer 101, guys.
Literally. It was a video here, and so it was on that squat machine, and there's a guy sitting behind me, and his face was just like in it, like just staring at the camera. So I was like, okay, how do I blur this? And somebody commented, they're like, normalize blurring people's faces out, and I was like, I see what you're saying, but like, it's not as easy as it might look as a viewer. Like that 15-second video took me like 25 minutes to make. And like I was like, I don't know. It just like, yes, you can do it, but not.
So blur somebody out?
Yeah, like.
You have to like mask it. You have to follow them as the video is going. That shit is so annoying.
He was sitting, so I just had to put the like gar or whatever that blur is. But I don't think a lot of people, because I didn't realize this until I started making shit. Like how many TikToks are not just made on TikTok, or like they're not made on your phone.
Yeah, no.
Like most people don't do that, and most like regular people aren't paying for like Final Cut, and they're not paying for all that. Like you have to buy all the add-ins. Like it's just like
it's not just putting the video together. It's a lot more.
Like most people aren't spending hundreds of dollars just to put together a TikTok. Like,
yeah.
And I wasn't doing that until 5 months ago. But that's supposed to go back more low-key.
I put you on that Final Cut, yo.
No, honestly, I was so against it because people like told me to do Premiere, and I did Premiere.
No, Premiere is so ass.
Sucks. Final Cut's easy.
Yes.
Once you realize it, honestly, Aaliyah's face is what got me into like editing.
Who?
Like Aaliyah's face. She's like a lifestyle fashion
It's so
blogger.
much more fun.
No, it is fun. Like her vlog, because she talks about that shit. Like she's the one that was like, okay, you have to get like the plugins and stuff, and like she like, I don't know, she doesn't gatekeep. Like her shit's, honestly.
You can look anything up on Final Cut, about Final Cut, and they'll tell you how to do it easily.
Yeah. No, her Turks and Caicos vlog. Fire. Like she has the drone in the air, her just like at the like little villa, just like, I'm like, how you do this all on your own? Like it's crazy.
No, yeah,
like
the drone was game changer.
But like given her like main thing is YouTube, I'm like, damn, like it's crazy. But she talked like her vlogs, because she'll do like influencer day in the life, whatever. And during prep is when I learned that shit. Even it was on my story like memories on Instagram the other day. It was like a year ago. I got my desktop, and I was like, I'm gonna make this YouTube thing work whether I like it or not. And I'm like, just thinking about then to now, like all just the technology things I had to learn that I had no idea. Because when I first started, people were just like, just upload on YouTube, like easy. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure. No.
Yeah.
Like it was so much harder than I ever thought it was.
With video production, I've noticed that like it took me 2 years, and if you look at even when I just got the Sony a7 III in January. If you look at my content when I met you versus what it was like prior to that whole year and a half, bro, so different. But because I was filming for you, I had so much practice.
Yeah.
So all my shit just leveled the fuck up out of nowhere.
Even Petre, our friend the other day, he went on my Instagram live and he goes, yo, you got Adrian cooking. That was also a word I didn't know a year ago. It was better.
Oh, he was on your live the other day?
Yep, Peter was.
No, yeah, literally. The only way you guys are gonna get good at something is by, you know, hours and hours just beating at that craft. It's no different than the gym.
That's why sometimes in like Q&As when people ask about influencing stuff, or like even, I don't know, like in my DM sometimes, like I will share what I can, but at a point it's just like you have to do it and figure it out. Like, cause that's what nobody told me this is how you make this. Like you just like go online, you YouTube shit, and it just, I don't know. Like it's gonna be bad when you start.
I guess the best way to put it is like people think that it's gonna be so simple. I think the only way to learn, right? You think, oh, this is what I have to do. The things that really teach you are things when you're like, this is what I'm not supposed to do.
Yeah. Well, because what people do is they're like, they don't want to start it until they have like the list of all the things that they're supposed to do. Like, okay, I have to get this, I have to have this camera, like whatever, and I have to know how to do this before I start it.
Yeah.
It's like you, even just like, I sound like an ass.
I know, I started off with a fucking $500 camera, and now I have a fucking $3,000 camera. It's like, you have to understand the fundamentals before. It's like training. You can't expect to be lifting crazy. You gotta
start.
Get the form, you know, and then once you got the form, then you can start trying to push those numbers.
Yeah, then it's easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I think I've said this on YouTube before. I sound like an asshole when I say this, but even like, just when it comes to like influencer stuff or like videography, like at a point you just kind of, because when you do that shit, you're signing up to be an entrepreneur. Like whether you like it or not, like it's like a stepping stone.
Yeah.
Like you're no longer working for somebody else. So it's like you kind of have to have that entrepreneurial mindset that's going to be like, okay, I'm just going to figure it out. Like I might not know how, and it's probably going to be bad, but that's okay type of thing. And I think a lot of people are just, and I was too, but like just scared. Because even for the longest time, I never did like fancy editing or shit like that, because I
didn't either.
Yeah, because I was just like, well, that's not, thankfully it's not my brand. Like I'm not an aesthetic person, so like it works, but I was just like, oh no, like I can't do that. And then once I did, I was like, this is fun. Like I like my vlogs. Sometimes when I get comments on my vlogs, they're like, ooh, Adrian cooking. I'm like, I did this one.
That's good.
I don't know. Like my vlogs are fun to edit.
No, I mean, but I think it's because I tell you shit too, and then you pick up on it. It's like,
no, anytime I know what to do, I'm like, Adrian. Like,
yeah,
what do I do?
For those that you don't know, like when I never did videography literally until Kenzie. Like I filmed my own stuff. That's the only way
He was like a friend that I met through, you guys know Phil, if you guys watch my prep videos, that's how I met Adrian. And then he was good at it, and I was like, you want to get paid for this? Because it's hard.
I was good at just putting the video together, but all the crazy shit, like, you know, all the effects and all, like, you know, the concepts, like, you learn that as you go, and thankfully P-Tray helped me, which in return, like, P-Tray's been a great help, if you guys don't know P-Tray, but he's always willing to get that. I love that kid. I fucking love that kid.
We competed not against each other, but with each other at Mid-American in Chicago last year. And he went to mode for a while. He killed it at videography. He's a friend of ours. But no, it didn't do this. I literally, it's hard. Like with videographers, me and Peyton talk about this. Because like a main reason why Peyton doesn't want to film is it's like, when you have someone you don't know and you're not cool with, you feel like you either have to be entertaining them while you're filming, or you're trying to go super, super fast because you don't want to be like irritating. It's just easier when you're friends with someone, because then it doesn't feel like a chore. Because then like, it's one thing if like, there's nothing wrong with this, but like if you're just an influencer, like whatever, like you don't compete, right? Like your job is to look good for the internet. Your job is to make content. But like for someone like me or Peyton, it's like, my training, I can't afford for my training to suffer like that just to get content. Although we do be talking, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, the thing is, like, yeah, you have to just put in the time, and that's the thing that a lot of people don't want to. Like now, I could pump out content like nothing, but it took me like hours of sitting there trying to figure out how the fuck to do it. So like, actually be like, you know what, this is how I do it. Because like that trial and error is what's gonna make you really understand what you do need to do and what you shouldn't do.
Well, it's even like, let's get that there. Thank you. That might move.
Well, it's not breaking.
Like there are some things that I'll send Adrian, like, Adrian, this is so cool. He's like, you can do that. Like he's like, that's easy. crazy.
The thing is, a lot of the effects are so simple. It's people think that it's like someone's doing, like you think that you're doing something so crazy. It's literally the simplest shit ever.
That's wild.
It's like when we were talking about the AI shit. It's like the plugin literally does it for you. You just have to know how to put it.
Yeah.
For it to work in your favor.
But we said we weren't teaching you things today, but you guys just get us preaching at you apparently about, I'll call it business stuff. But no, it's wild because even, so this morning I was doing cardio and I was talking about Mo, he's the owner of this gym, not this gym, but a different one, of Mode. And he was just saying, he's like, no, like your content has got, like quality-wise, like it's gotten so much better. And I was, because I started making content in that gym, which if you followed me back in like early 2021, you know. It was like iPhone videos, not even the back camera. Like,
that's what people don't understand. That's how Petrie got started. He literally started filming his prep, and now he does it full time.
Yeah, no, that's why I met him.
And he just started filming in October.
No, his story is really cool. No, I met him. He's the one that gave me the recommendation for my first camera because I saw him filming in the gym and like, that's a gym where most people aren't filming their shit. Like it's not, I don't know, it's like working people. And whatever, so that's how we met, but it's crazy. Because that was, we were both in prep this time last year. Once I start to like slide back, okay, this is just not gonna work out in my favor. We're just gonna move that.
It's on the plate.
I don't know, this movement's weird. Like I'll start to like push back on the ground. I can feel it like here. I'll put that away once I'm done with this. It's the like up and down. It's like me, my head being down, up and down the ground. That every time I get up for one of these, I'm like, I can't see. Upper glutes are so hard because it's like, once my back starts to take over, then I'm like, the true test. My ass in that one?
He's going on my story. Your ass better not be in that shit.
No?
Hell no. My guy's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Okay guys, that was the little gym vloggy. I don't know what this is gonna be. Adrian's gonna cook something together. Sounds like we're doing drugs. Yeah, I don't know. We just took some photos in the mirror. I don't know, front pose, I feel like it's kind of giving in these pants. I don't know. But I don't know, that was the vlog. Tell me if you liked it, and if you don't, please be nice. Thank you. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.
Who you a fool for this? Who you a fool for this? I walk like I talk like I act like I look like I think like my shit don't stink. I fuck like I suck like I ride like I taste like I look like my shit don't stink. I walk like